The church members did not truly trust one another, even those on the core leadership team. They maintained only social ties and a superficial friendliness. Other than Preacher Lee, I was the only person studying theology. Some believers, even Esther, would approach me privately or whenever Preacher Lee was absent to discuss God's Word. When I shared what I had been learning, I could see genuine joy on their faces. Several times, when I spoke about my studies with the older brothers and sisters during fellowship, Preacher Lee either interrupted me or listened with visible hostility, anxiously looking for faults. He seemed nervous and jealous whenever he noticed how eager they were to hear me. Realizing this, I avoided sharing the gospel in his presence. One brother, an attorney, was curious about what I was teaching. Later I learned he was the church's main financial supporter. That explained why Preacher Lee treated his family with special respect. Eventually, this attorney's family stopped attending the Friday fellowship and joined the Thursday group I attended. In effect, they became supervisors, monitoring the church they financed, proof that, despite more than 10 years in the same congregation and seemingly close relationships, they did not fully trust the spiritual leader. After one Sunday service, I evaluated our New Life course ministry and pointed out that even the core service team lacked a clear understanding of salvation. Such a flaw, I warned, would mislead newcomers. I didn't realize my words would drop like a bomb. I also didn't know the attorney's family were in that chat, silently supervising. The group fell quiet for a long time. A few days later, Preacher L announced that we would watch Lee Strobel's The Case for Christ to strengthen everyone's faith. Would watching one video solve the problem? Of course not. But it provided a public show of deference to the supervisors. Why that video? First, Preacher Lee had already dismissed our textbook The New Life in Jesus Christ as ABC-level material. Some core leaders likewise treated foundational doctrines with contempt. Second, he needed something that looked more advanced than what I had been teaching to prove his own superiority and value. From that moment, I became a clear threat to Preacher Lee's position and influence. The entire core leadership began to see me as uncontrollable and fundamentally different from them.